Alright, you guys, what is up? Welcome back to some more S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Well, if you made it all the way through the last video, which was very long, you would know that I mentioned I was going to go to the, go down to the ship. I ran down to the ship to get rid of all of the guns and stuff that I had. And then I was going to fast travel to Zalissya. I don't even know if I can go back across here. Then I was going to go back to Zalissya and we would have a short run. Wow, it's over here. Wow. We'd have a short run to Quiet's place where Professor What's-His-Mug is, and we would go on from there. Well, I ran down to the ship, and I did all that, and then I'm like, you know what? These guys don't have any ammo. I got money. I'm going to take the guide up to Yanov and see if they have any 5.56 rounds, because I was getting really low. I still am actually really low, and he only had like 150 or something, which was weird. There's a sniper up there. And while I was there, he had the Rhino gun, that revolver for sale. So I'm like, you know what? You know, someone had talked about it. I put in my 2 cents, but I went ahead and bought it, and we're going to try it because it's fun. Now, I went from there to Rostock thinking they had some 5.56 and they didn't. And then I'm like, all right, screw it. I'll just guide, you know, guide is code for fast travel in this game. I'm just going to guide myself.
What's up, guys? There's something going on over at the S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Gunfire and shit. Don't want to freak anyone out, but they mentioned Monolith. Here's the plan. Those with enough zone experience, meet me at the bar. We'll figure out how to defend Zalissya if they decide to pay us a visit. No greenhorns for now. Stay put and don't try to be a hero. If you're scared, Warlock's got something to calm your nerves.
Okay. I wanted to hear that out. I don't know why that thing's lit up. Okay, so I went to... So we left off last episode... What the heck? Map wasn't moving anymore. Alright, we left off last episode. We were coming out of S.T.A.L.K.E.R. I was right here. So I ran all the way down to the ship. Did my stuff. Then I fast traveled, guided my way all the way up to Yanov station. Then I went from Yanov back to Rostock. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to go down to Zalissya right here. Well, look what's missing. There's no more guide there for me. I mean, this probably would have been the closest. And then run across here. But I didn't think about that. But there's no guide here. And I remember in the last playthrough, after S.T.A.L.K.E.R, after the Monolith start going off, I think they blow this place up. They're talking about they're at the S.T.A.L.K.E.R. So that's why we just ran to here. Now, I don't even know if you can get back across this.
Monolith is at Zalissya. We can't hold them back on our own. We need all the help we can get. Stalkers, step up.
The Monolith is at Zalissya right now. Oh, get through there! Oh my god. Stupid log. So the Monolith is there destroying the place, I'm sure. I don't...
Something's not right.
Oh, jeez. Why are these guys not paying attention? But they're aggroed. Okay, so basically, from this point in the game on, there is trouble everywhere. Because the Monolith... I mean, I don't even know. These are... Wait, Corporal, these are... I don't know who these guys are. Oh, these guys are duty guys. Oh my god. I see the red on their thing. So this is duty, which is the guy... Oh, he had an AS... Ooh, that's good. Good money. Why's that guy moving? Where'd that guy go? There was a guy right there, just disappeared. What the deuce? Duty is the guys over there at the cement. These guys up here. No, were they Freedom? This place? The cement factory? I don't remember. They're either Duty or Freedom. It doesn't matter. All I know is there's gonna be...
This is the gaffer.
This guy disappeared too.
At Zalissya.
All I know is there's gonna be a bunch of people that are attacking me from this point forward.
We can get.
I don't know if you can see when I reload. Watch when I reload. Look, I put a 203 on here to try it. I bought a 203 up there at Yanov as well. And put it on here instead of the foregrip. I'm already feeling the difference without the foregrip. Here's Zalissya right here. I don't see any people anymore. Yep, they're in a fight. Where are they fighting at? Oh, they're up on the side of the... That's the side of the ward place. I think these are Monolithians down there. I don't even know how to shoot the grenade launcher right now. Get some cash off these fools. Where's his gun? Get out of there. That guy just disappeared. Oh, crikey. What about the guys I shot back here? They're all disappeared.
All clear.
Foreigner Bob.
Welcome to Zalissya. Or what's left.
Thanks for coming to our aid, Skiff. Just your luck, right?
They'll give you some of our
Every time you show up in Zalissya, the shit hits the fan. Last time it was the ward, and now it's Monolith. Glad to see you're still alive. There ain't many of us left. Everyone who didn't run off and didn't get killed is here. As you can tell, we could really use some extra hands.
How can I help out?
Our supplies are running thin. Warlock is working on it. You can discuss it with him. Lenz's injury is getting worse. But the biggest problem is defending Zalissya. Remember our guide? We called him Uncle Lyonya. He was a Monolithian all along.
Oh, no wonder I can't fast
I
travel.
couldn't believe my eyes when I saw him leading their squad. A second later, he ordered them to open fire at us. That's when I had to accept the truth. Luckily, I know where the bastard is when he's not out there killing his own comrades.
You want me to kill him?
That's right. I'll send you the coordinates. It's the house where he used to meet newcomers, to take them to Zalissya. The bastard.
I never got here to help save these guys, and I never got this mission. Are these guys still out? Oh, they're still out there. How can I get out there? Can I go out the back door? Is there a back door in here? Oh, this was the old trader. I want their guns. I spent all my money. I spent all my money upgrading what I could on my armor. Start getting more money for these GP37s and that stuff instead of the AKs. Okay, these guys are all dead. It's still showing those guys were down there. Anyway, let's take a look and see where this guy's supposed to be at. Not over here. No. Talk to Warlock. Okay, Warlock was in there. Yeah, see, it's still showing X's right here, but the body's disappeared. Right here. Okay, right. Right here was a body. And a bunch of bodies right here. You can see all the X's. Too bad I don't have scan like I do on Dying Light, because there was a bunch here. I just wanted their guns. Getting dark now. Once in a while the guns are laying on the ground. Trying to look at the X's and move forward at the same time. Well, whatever. Here's a guy. I think he was one of the good guys. So my bed isn't here anymore either. So let's just take a look at this building real quick. There's the bar. This is where my bed was. Is he back there? No. Yeah, this was my bed right here. And my guitar. Oh, that's super unfortunate. So I know for sure this happens. But before, I was running, and it was during this mission. I was, after Circa, for some reason, I think I did the same thing. I think I came back here to clear inventory. And as I was trying to make my way to here, they gave me the thing about the sphere, and I ignored it, and then they were attacking here. So, oh, it looks like my bed got moved up there. My bed is in there where Warlock is now. Okay. But if you look, if I would have went from the ship here, trying to get up here, there's only two ways. This is a broken bridge, so I can't get across that way. Then over here, this looks very, very patchy to try and get across this. So whatever. I just thought I'd share with you like the craziness that was what I was, how I was trying to get back here. Let's take a look at what else I did. So real quick, one of the helmets that I found had better physical protection than the helmet I had been wearing. So I got that and I upgraded it. My other helmet upgraded was worth 90,000. This one's worth 100,000. And if you look down at the bottom, you can see the blue lines. That's where my helmet, that's the part of the helmet. More chemical, electrical, radiation, psi, and physical. And then you look here, and it's just the gray part. And then this is the total of the two put together. And then I put this 203 launcher on here. I can see I got ACOG, the high capacity, the 203, the silencer, but it doesn't say I have the grip on it anymore. It replaced it, but I didn't see it put in my inventory. And then here's that Rhino pistol. If you look at it compared to Skiff's pistol, you can see the damage overwhelming. And it's showing that the rate of fire isn't that much slower. So I figured I'd give it a try. Range and accuracy is increased. I don't know. Maybe you can put a red dot on it. No one had any ammo. I ended up having ammo. It's a weird caliber. It's 9 by 39. This guy, 9 by 39, and it says it's used by the Rhino, the VS Vintar, the Grom, and the Levina. So it's like it's in the AS Levina and that stuff. It's a subsonic round. It's like a 9mm, but it's a rifle round that's subsonic because it's integrally suppressed. So subsonic. Looks like there's my new bed right there, and here's my stash. Let's talk to Warlock.
Whoa. Are you with us?
Seems like you could use a hand.
Ask the stalkers.
I sure could. Gaffer and I are trying to turn this kindergarten into something that could actually stand up to those Monolithians. Our plan is ambitious, but it won't mean squat without some gear. And while I'm wrapped up in this mess, there are two other issues on my plate. First, there's Hamster. He's holed up in the emission shelter, hoarding supplies like they're gold. Second, my precious gun is lost somewhere in the clutter at Lenz's workshop.
Okay, got it. What kind of gun is it?
What's so special about your gun?
Well, I had my baby since back when I went to Intar with Gaffer. She's seen a lot.
That means they've been all the way up in the north.
Everyone else is lucky to get rusty old junk from Hamster's stash. A good gun is worth its weight in gold.
Sounds easy enough. So it's all here in Zalissya.
If I send you on some wild goose chase, I know you probably wouldn't bother coming back, huh? And what would I have you do out there anyway? Make a run to the slag heap and back? Take on the ward at a pontoon bridge?
Yeah, I haven't gone over the pontoon bridge. Ask the stalkers of Zalissya if they need any help. Optional. Check Uncle Lyonya's house. Okay. Time of day? On the edge. Get supplies from Hamster. Find Warlock's weapon. Eliminate the Monolithian soldiers. Okay, so, his house is here, which is up on a ridge. Kind of a pain in the butt. Oh, those are scouts. Okay. And this is the shelter where Hamster is. Here's the old Lenz's place. He was the technician here. Does it show where, what's his name's house is? Uncle Lyonya? Oh, of course it's way back here by the beginning. We'll have to come down here. That's okay. Time of day, 1754. Journal. Just like the old days. That's the main mission. Right now we're on this guy. So we've talked to Warlock. We got to do this stuff here. Should be pretty straightforward. I think I'll go try and do the local stuff before I sleep. But look, it's 5 p.m. and the weather is jacked. 102, 900. That's the scouts. That's the base. So can I see them from here? Yeah, I can. Oh, I got one of them. Screw those guys. I'm going for them. I need to learn how to shoot this 203 launcher. Oh, shoot. Is this a double ridge? That's where I shot the first one. Who's that guy doing? I was like bobbing for apples. Palvo Peanuts. He had a sniper on him. That's the first time I've picked up the that bolt action, I believe. I thought it was going to be pretty good. I remember it being kind of crappy. You have a gun here, stupid? No? What about you? I know you had binoculars. Alright, those guys are done. Yeah, see, they're looking here, right off this edge, looking down at Zalissya, and I shot that dude from there. Yeah, see, I only have 288 rounds left in this thing. Jeez, I can't jump off that. That's going to kill me. This is really the first area in the game that shows you how these little drop-offs and stuff really suck. That thing at? There it is. Alright, let's go to the shelter. Why is that thing still pinged on the map? There we go. I thought I was supposed to go. I thought I was going to go that route to go back to the or to go to the main mission area. But, and I thought that area was, because it was on the way, it was like a place where I got a dog collar, but they talked about you can go after the dog collar. It's a mission later on. You can go after the dog collar later, but don't do it too early because it could glitch. I ended up getting it accidentally off of a cat, and I had it, so I didn't have to do the mission.
Freeze! Don't come any closer.
Keep it down. Who's there? Oh, it's you. Apologies, but at the moment my trading assets are, let's say, frozen. But thanks for stopping by. Take care and goodbye.
Not so fast. Why aren't you with the rest of the Zalissya stalkers?
They're just pissing those fanatics off. Holed up in that house, shooting back, thinking my goods are gonna help them pull through. Nah, I'll pass. The two of us are better off here.
The gaffer needs supplies. Can we work something out?
I've got security covered for another year. Plenty of food and gear too. You've got nothing to offer me.
I got bullets.
I tried to settle this without anyone getting shot.
Thank you. He had a 1911. Thank you, Hamster, with your bucket S2. All right, what do you got in here for me to steal? Nothing? Is this your little... You don't have any goods in here, you stupid head. You just died for nothing. All right. Is this a storm? What the... Great, we have doggies. Now they got no one guarding the gate. Oh, that guy just got killed. Sorry, I gotta loot. Oh, Jesus. Let me in! No! The heck are those hellhounds? Is there... They're spawning in. Like there's something bad here. What's that way over there? Did you see those guys spawn in? Okay, we got to go to Lens's shop, which was here. The door just closed. All right, we got to find this guy's gun. Oh, is that it? Oh, it's called the part. I never got this gun before. Partner. Okay, check. Talk to Warlock about Hamster. Optional. Find Warlock's gun. Okay. So we got that thing to do over there. We got to talk to Warlock. And then we got to go for the main mission. This weather is what I remember, how like you deal with this kind of weather a lot now that the Monolithians are out. I think they're doing stuff. You know, I think they're doing stuff to the world with all their weirdness.
I think this belongs to you.
Oh, yes! My baby. You're a peach.
It looked like an M21.
Here, take this. I'll toss in some extra coupons when I get the chance.
Okay. What's new around the zone? What? Talk to Warlock about Hamster. Optional.
I'll always keep a bottle ready for you.
I took care of your problem with Hamster.
That was pretty extreme. But desperate times.
Hey, you sent the right guy.
Measures.
Okay.
I'll always keep...
All right, now we're gonna sleep, and just hope for something sunny. It got really ugly because I remember being down at like the burnt forest in Duga, which is southwest area we haven't even come near yet, and the weather was like this the whole time, and those areas are super dark. So that 2:50 in the morning, it's gonna end up being 10 o'clock when I. These are missions I never did, so it's cool. It's something different. And I, quote, saved part of Zalissya, at least. Last time, everybody was dead when I got here. The Monolith wiped them all out. They were all their bodies were in here. And it's because I really didn't pay attention to Gaffer calling in that, you know, that help signal. Okay, we're good there. Yeah, I might have to use the, I might have to use my other gun because I'm getting low on ammo with this. All right, we're gonna, so Uncle Lyonya, he was the guide for this area. That's why I couldn't fast travel back here, because Uncle Livonia's a doucher. He's a traitor. He's a Monolithian, and we're gonna go knock on his door. Give him a bit of the what for. I have not run down this road. I came in from over there originally. Well, look at that bubble. That's a bubble. Holy cannoli, that's big. I'm gonna run around it. Who's that? Are they bad? Are they Monolithians? What's up, fellas? Hey, it's Guns. You guys good? Alright. Everybody start wearing name tags or armbands or I'm shooting. Give you 5 warning shots in the face. Then we can talk. Alright, we've got 400 meters to go. Now, down here, later in the game, which I thought was interesting because I consider this area... This is where I came in and went like this. To Zalissya, right? We went like this to Zalissya. I never been down here. This area over here, where's it at? This area, I think it's called the Cordon. The Cordon. There's just a few things here, but we get down here later. Maybe after we do what we're doing now, but we get down in here a little bit later, which is weird to me because it feels like this is the beginning. And you go all the way up through, work your way like this, and then back to here. Once that's done, dude, we've got the burnt forest, Duga, the chemical plant, Malachite. Yantar, Rostov, Red Forest, Yaniv, and Pripyat up top. So, kind of a lot going on. Let's go see what this guy has to say. And it's weird the ways to get in and out of that zone. I don't remember if you can just get in and out of it. At some point, you guys, I don't know. I may have to do it on stream. You guys have to let me know. At some point, I'd like to make a video, like dedicate. Okay, those guys are bad because it's giving me indicators. In full auto, you just let the gun right up to their face. Or you use the bottom of the chevron to one-shot them. Not much stuff going on here. Where's your gun, stupid? Where are their guns at? Oh my god, you guys are idiots. This guy, yeah, that's what you deserve. Like an ostrich, face down. Ah, shnikey! Get out of here, stupid dog. I don't have ammo to waste on you. Missing Persian stash. Where are you guys' guns at? M10 Gordon? You're gonna shoot me at range with a Gordon? Oh my god. You can't fix stupid. I think that maybe in Cordon, like that's the edge right there. There's some kind of facility you can get through there along the edge over into Cordon, which is over there. And there's like a stalker camp. And of course Richter's going to be there at some point because that fool is all over. Out of everyone we meet in the whole game, Richter's the only one that travels around the whole zone solo. It's nuts. It's creepy and scary. Is this a path right here? There's the house. Jeez, I'm getting so low on this ammo. Oh, Lord. How do I bring my thing back? Equipment. Tell me you put it up here by my other good guns. Yeah. So I got my Shaw, I got this guy, and I've got this guy and these two. That's all I'm carrying right now. I may start carrying some other guns. Just because now we're going to be doing more running around. You know? And less time to repair your stuff. He's dead. Well, I could have told you that double-crossing people, thinking that those people you double-crossed them for are not going to kill you? Give me a break. Wah, wah. It sounds like Charlie Brown's teacher.
The Monolith's will has not been done. Zalissya shall fall. Few infidels remain.
Infidels?
No one should be left alive.
Wait a minute.
No one should stand in the Monolith's path. Complete your mission. It's time for our final prayer.
That is interesting. Like I said,
infidels will fear us. You shall take away their fear. The
oh, that's not
infidels will hate
Lyonya
us.
right there. I thought it
You
was.
shall take away their hatred. Within the monolith, all is one. All will return to it.
Okay, Livonia's dead.
I'm moving.
Jeez, I can't see out there. Hopefully they don't flank me on this window behind me. Jesus. That guy took some damage. Boris Pine. Oh, this gun is... After using the K-Rod, dude, I'm telling you guys, the Knee Pro versus the K-Rod is so much better. I don't know why everybody loves this, just because it had higher damage. Saving. That's when you know the fight's over. The game auto-saves. Where's Lyonya at? Oh, what happened? Oh, I got his PDA. What'd you have out here for a gun, stupid head? Huh? Nothing? Stick it up your butt? Where's that body at? Dude, I'm starting to feel like those are psi emissions, like... Okay, now we go back to Warlock. Should we see what's down below? Oh, shoot. Jiminy Christmas, I'm gonna die. Jeez Louise, dude. What's down here? This might have been a way to, like, get out and flank these guys so they didn't... What the heck? What is this? He buried someone in the tater cellar. There's the taters. Okay. Let's get the heck out of here, man. This place is dangerous. All right, so... I don't even know what to say about that. They were calling people infidels and talking about last prayer, and I didn't know the Monolithians were that, but interesting. Yeah, the thing about this gun's fine up close and stuff, but it definitely rises up more. I think I've put upgrades on this. Maybe I haven't. I don't know. Does it say in here if it's upgraded? Suppressor, high capacity scope. It doesn't say. I have the grip on it. It doesn't say that the grip is on it. As far as upgrades go. It's alright. I'm just trying to figure out if there's like... Yeah, you definitely run faster without your gun out. You definitely run faster. Anyway. These are missions I did not do. I'm sure I didn't do these. Because when I got, like I said, I got to Zalissya, they were all dead already, so... I like it. Interesting. Stuff I haven't done. It is a side mission, albeit, but that's fine. Yeah, that place right there, there's 3 naked bloodsuckers in there. And nothing really to be worth the risk. What I was saying earlier about it, not sure if I want to... I'm streaming... For those of you that can't get to the stream or whatever, I actually started streaming Dying Light the Beast New Game Plus. So, it means I get to start off with all my gear, and it's higher level difficulty, and they have a new rank up system called Legend, or Legendary stuff, and it's pretty cool. And I don't have to nitpick at going and find everything. I have all the stuff that I want. I'm just running through the missions. So that's what I'm streaming. But I do want to do some artifact hunting. And I don't know if you guys are going to like the art. Was that a guy right there? Did you guys see that? Looked like a dude right there. And that looks like a ball in there. I'm going to go in here. The deuce. It looked like a guy sitting right there. And this is like the weird ball that I have. Oh, They're playing croquet. Or croquette if you're a dumb American. Right here. The weird ball. So the weird ball looks like that. I said dumb American. You get my joke, right? No one ever pronounces anything correctly here. Jeez. Okay. Let's go back and talk to these guys. See if maybe I was able to reinforce this place where we still have some abilities.
Yeah?
Take his PDA.
What do you want?
Maybe what's new around the zone.
You got any idea how many...
What?
I'll always keep a bottle
Oh,
ready
maybe I'm
for
supposed to talk to Gaffer. Gaffer's the boss guy. Return to Gaffer. Ask the stalkers of Zalissya if they need any help. Optional. I'm not doing any more for these guys, but I'll talk to this guy.
There's nothing scary about them. They're flesh and blood, just like us. So much for the rumors.
Not now, okay?
I'm good. I hope you are too.
I don't think there's any more stalkers in this. That optional's just gonna have to wait. Is that Scope? Scoops.
I've only been in the zone for a week. Funny, right? I haven't even had a chance to go artifact hunting yet.
Yeah, there's Lens right there. That's the technician. He was missing a leg already.
Are you alright?
Need some help? Heal. Patch me up.
What happened to Lens?
The old boy took the brunt of the attack. When things went haywire, he held the workshop single-handed. He caught 3 bullets and some shrapnel from a grenade. Somehow he was still conscious when we finally got there and pulled him out.
Can I help?
I don't know how Lens is still alive, to be honest. The artifacts have been keeping him on life support, but he's not gonna last much longer. He's gotta get surgery. But I was so fucking busy with the wonders of the zone that I didn't even notice someone stole my kit. I have a spare stored in one of the Gaffer's stashes for a rainy day, though. Well, that rainy day is here.
Oh, where's this stupid kid at?
Please don't take...
What? It's in the ambulance in by the Bulba? Or it's here? Where's that? That's up that stupid ridge. Screw that guy. Where's Gaffer?
I did what you asked.
I knew I could count on you. What about Warlock's request?
I've got everything you asked for.
You can leave it here. I told Hamster not everyone's as nice as me. I bet Warlock's gonna be cuddling that gun every night. The Monolithians follow their preachers. When a Hydra loses its head, it takes a little while for it to grow back. It's gonna be easier for us now.
We'll see.
Thank you.
Hey, he gave me a Siva suit. Mission accomplished. All right. We got to go down and see Quiet now and Professor Lodochka. It shouldn't be that far out of town here. We got to go past the Bulba, that big ball of sucking energy. He wants me to go get his med kit. Mission accepted. Return to Zalissya. Fight off the Monolithian attack. What? No. Wait. Are they attacking again? Oh my god. If this happens every time I leave... Yeah, this gun fires like an AK. You know? The other one fires like a... I really don't know why people like this gun so much. I think maybe it's better in single fire. B. Oh, there's some kind of skull over here. Where are they? Oh, yeah, this is the one I would single fire like a kind of like a DMR. And the other one is way better on full. Guy's fighting with a bucket S2. Get out of here. Are they back in that thingy? There's some kind of skull over here. That was the skull. Oh, there's more attackers. Well, this guy had a SVDM. Terrace latch. This guy must have been like the boss because he had a skull on his head. There, he had an SVDM as well. Dummy. Hope that wasn't one of my guys. God, who's who? These guns are going to be a lot better for me for selling. The Forzas, the GP36s, the SV2s. They're just like coming in from everywhere. It's hard to figure out who's who. That's a headshot. More coming in. This is where the Knee-Pro works good, single fire, because of its excess damage over the K-Rod. But the K-Rod, in general, is your better gun for running and gunning. Still red down there. These guys are pretty far. Yeah, Mark 1 EMR. They're like snipers, these fools. Look at this thing. GP37. Already searched that guy. It was still showing red, like there's somebody down here. Fora, whatever. These guys, they think they can outwit the meaty. He's shooting me with a shotgun from back here. Shows you how dumb they are. He had a 416 at least. Nobody else here? Can I go on my mission now? Fight off the Monolithian attack. It was still showing red down here like there was a guy here. But I ran that other way. Maybe everybody's dead. Maybe they made their way inside and I wasn't successful. Well, they almost got in. Another dead guy. Yep. Yeah, I think these guys just slowly get picked off. What the heck? I think these guys just slowly get picked off. Oh, Lord. Should I leave? I mean... I don't know if I'm going to be able to save these guys. You guys could have come over and helped. Ah, la, 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 la. Check my health. Oh, it's weird. I didn't realize you kind of run by the sphere. Oh my God, that guy just got eaten by rats. I ain't going over there. There's the Bulba. Dude, there's stuff going on everywhere.
The sphere is under attack. I repeat, we've got contact and need reinforcements. There's a shitload of them. Shitloads of what sphere? Stalkers? Noontide. They breached our defenses already.
Okay, can't save the game. Well, there's an entrance here, and there's an entrance there. And who's there? Like, they're saying the Noontide is attacking, but is it Monolithians saying Noontide is attacking them, or is it
Noontide? They breached our defenses already. Fuck. Sukin is leading them. Sphere, please repeat. What's the status of your commander? Sphere, do you read? Over.
They're dead. Okay, I failed that mission over there too. So this is what happened last time. I didn't pay attention, and we lost the sphere and we lost Zalissya. So, well, I just lost both of them, even though it just said mission accomplished.
I'm still breathing, and I ain't gonna hide anymore.
What the? Again, I don't know who the heck is who anymore. Still got 400 meters to go. I don't need to be in this fight. That looks like a bandit guy. Look at this. Ha! Right in the face. See, I have 3,000 rounds of ammo in this.
Taking cover!
Is he up there? Dude, there are so many bodies in this field. This guy probably had a sniper over here. Nope, he's fighting with a shotgun from that far away. Dummy. They do a pretty good job usually when people are like that far back. Okay, that guy's dead. I'm gonna make some cash off these fools. It sounded like it just tripped a trip mine behind me, didn't it? I thought it went click. Oh, we just got a PDA off Uncle Lyonya. Alright, these guys were Monolith. We just got, it's a mission thingy. It had a check mark on it. It had a check mark on it. It was recording for from Uncle Lyonya. Uncle Lebonyard. That one? That's Uncle Livonia's PDA. I saw it had a check, and the check mark usually means a mission item. Well, whatever. Bunch of X's right here. And none over there. They're all like right here. They're probably all disappeared. Who was that? Anton. I don't even know who these guys are. I know some of them are obviously AK. Alright, whatever. Done dealing with these guys. I gotta try and get to my main mission, man. Okay. Let's see where we're at. No, I haven't gone this way before, so yeah, right over here. We gotta get to Quiet's camp. So the Monolith, there was way more Monolith still than everybody knew. They were just blending in, some with every faction. So once Strider stole that thing from Circa in the last episode, he basically, probably with the help of Faust, has, I think, yeah, that's Wild Island right there. That's the home of the Monolithians, I believe. So once, I didn't have anything. Restash, loot stash. Okay, that guy got his head chopped off. Interesting. Alright, so this is Quiet's place. He's probably in that building over there. Anyway.
Guy token? What's his name? Lodochka? Not yet. But I've got an idea. It works like a charm on folks like him. Do whatever it takes. If we go back empty-handed, he'll throw us to the Chimera, no shit. Copy. I'm on it. Stand by.
Neutralize the mercs. Upstairs, 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 upstairs. They're all upstairs.
How's it going? When are you guys coming back?
Today, I think. S.T.A.L.K.E.R almost stumbled into an anomaly. Just a bruise. But he can't walk on his own. I don't know who's gonna cover for him for the next few weeks.
I'll take his place.
You sure about that? I mean, I'm all for it, but are you sure you're ready?
Yeah, I'm sure. I don't want to spend the rest of my life afraid of some mutant. It's time to venture out into the zone and become a real stalker.
So we're leaving tomorrow then.
Tomorrow it is.
Is this my stash? Oh, it is. My stash here. So that I got this Siva suit. I'm gonna sell it. I did keep some other suits here. I kept the Siva 5. I kept the Siva 1. I kept the Wanderer suit, which is the one I got down in. I was thinking about upgrading this one. This is the one I got down in the swamps. And then I try and have one of every rifle. And then if I get a rifle that has like stuff on it, I swap it out. So obviously, here's the soft mod. This one here has got like extended mag and grip. There's a Rhineman, whatever his name. This one we found in Circa. Remember, it had extended mag and foregrip. I think the GP, I had a GP, AS Slovenia. These are named ones. That's a Monolithian one. And then my stuff up here. See, does anything go on the Rhino? No, it needs to be one of those small ones. I'll probably have to buy one. Anyway, so that's weird. That's my thing there. It's a personal stash here at Quiet's place. What do you think? Shotgun?
I smell bullshit.
What'd you say? What'd you say? Stupid. He said, I smell BS. Yeah, I heard you. I heard what you... What? Oh, you had a shotgun too? Oh, it was shotgun time. Huh? Neutralize the mercs. They were just outside of Lodka's and Quiet's place because it looks like they're up here as well. Take that GP37. That's good money. When I was up in... Oh, they were hurting him. When I was up in Yantar trying to upgrade, I did upgrade the shotgun a little bit, and I gave it armor pen so I could use it against people, right? Used against people. I know he's in that other room. I'm just looking what's down here. Like a PDA. So a lot of times when you pick up these PDAs, they'll give you stash locations. Like you see how these purple things are popping up everywhere. Restash, dusty stash, hard to find stash, hard to find stash. That's what's popping up. So if you're ever in need of it, you can stop by and get those. I find traditionally they're pretty useless. You know, stuff in there.
You killed him, right?
Yeah.
That mercenary?
Yeah.
What was it? He left to get some water. Said he'd waterboard me until I told him everything.
Where's Quiet? What those mercs want from you?
What did that walk guy want from you?
They were looking for the source of the signal, I guess. But I have no idea who they're working for.
I think Watt was one of the Scar's guys. I don't think Watt. I don't know. Who knows? How'd you end up here?
How did you end up here at Quiet's camp?
After the signal, they all packed up and left. Didn't even bother to check my bunker. So I decided to warn everyone off the island. I needed a powerful radio. I knew Quiet had one.
Where's Quiet at?
What happened to Noontide?
After you left the island, first, Striders showed up, put together a small team. Dudney, Horse, a few others, and he ordered the rest to defend the island. He said the ward would never forgive him for what he was about to do. But if he didn't, there'd be no more Noontide. So they left. And then there was the signal, and I can't get there for the monolith cries out of my head.
Yeah.
Where did that signal come from?
He double-crossed me too.
Somewhere deep inside the shelter. I'm sorry I can't give you an exact location. My equipment didn't last long under that sea exposure, just like the Noontiders. One thing's for sure, a blast that powerful doesn't just happen. There must be a device. Something from the Monolith's past, probably. There's a problem, though. The vents at the shelter don't work. Underground rooms are filled with toxic waste gas. This place is already falling apart without Horse.
Horse is dead. I had to shoot him. He was about to kill Richter.
The man who attacked you wasn't Horse. My friend cherished life. Loved his life. Let others live. Choose between serving the Monolith and taking a bullet. It would be an obvious choice.
I had to stab him in the throat.
How did a monolithian device end up in the shelter?
Because we gave it to him at Circa.
Strider always tried to keep that stuff away from Noontide.
I can only think of one person.
Faust.
You know how much he clung to the past. I couldn't stand those sermons of his.
All right. Why wouldn't the gas be an issue?
Gas isn't an issue. I'll figure it out.
Very prudent of you. But right now, you can only get to the underground from outside the base. To the northeast.
Northeast. I probably should have asked him about the gas. Why did I pick the one that said gas isn't a problem? Of course it's a problem. All right. What's our mission now? To go to Wild Island? Find the source of the signal inside the shelter. And the shelter is a Wild Island right here. Oh, northeast. So here it is. Remember, we went in this place here and met the little wizard with big feet. There's another entrance here. Okay. Okay, if you say so. These guys are all dead. I don't know if those were like, was it S.T.A.L.K.E.R? I'm trying to remember. I keep saying S.T.A.L.K.E.R because I know S.T.A.L.K.E.R was one of the people. But the original guys that I met, it wasn't Strider, it was, I can't remember his name. It was the guys that we met when we left Garbage for the first time, and we met them right here at the sawmill. And we went from the sawmill and worked our way down, and we met Strider when we got to the shelter. Pretty sure that's how it went, but what do I know? Just like the good old days. All right, so how do we get across here? Oh, she's out. No. We're running straight. This is his bunker, that professor we were just talking to. No one's outside drinking beer, vodka, playing the guitar anymore. I'm pretty sure this is the home base of those monoliths now. And they've got a signal buried way underground to keep people like screwed in the head, you know? Confused. By the way, that shotgun was still shooting buckshot, not slugs, so it looks like definitely upgrading it helped it a little bit. So there's an entrance down here. Oh, Lordy. Why didn't I ask about the gas? Minecart. So I gotta go that way, huh? Wow, this is cool because I don't remember any of this. I don't remember doing this. Now, I could have done it. It's been, what, 2 years now? I don't know. But I don't remember, and I like that. It feels new to... If it feels new, that's all that matters. But it's like you hit this point in the game, which is still way early in the game, and it shifts the tide of the whole zone with these psychopathic monolith dudes around. Okay, this is a problem. This is a problem. Why didn't I ask about the gas? Why would I say the gas isn't a problem? They probably wanted me to go in here and turn off some valves somewhere. Why would they allow me to say that? Find the source of signal inside the shelter. We're going to have to make a run for it. No. Chemical protection is one of the lowest things I have. Or radiation. Probably chemical. Jeez, I got like really low. So it wants me to go over... I'm just going to have to make a break for it, dude. Oh, shoot. I missed that jump. I saved right before I ran in there. It's got to be that, right? It's got to be just make a break for it. I don't think throwing the nut is going to do anything, right? Or bolt. Don't throw your nut. What? Wait a second. I saved up here. Oh, that's malarkey, dude. I saved right there, but I also saved up here. Maybe it did one of those cannot save right here thingies. Try and save. Yeah, see, it's saying saving right here. Saving right there. Yeah, it's just really bad in here. I couldn't see if it was... I don't hear the Geiger counter, so it's not radiation, it's gas. I think I'm supposed to run up that thingy. Hello. Two different entrances. All right. It's this thing here. They've got a homemade...
Skiff, come in. What's up with Lodochka?
He's alive. And he helped me find the thing that scrambled Noontider's brains.
Good to hear. I've got some news too. I'll shoot you S.T.A.L.K.E.R's current coordinates. He knew you wouldn't leave the shelter empty-handed. Whatever you found, he wants you to bring it to him. He says it'll come in handy for his future plans. Keep an eye on him, Skiff. I don't like those insights of his.
All right, take the emitter to S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Where's S.T.A.L.K.E.R. at? Talk to Professor Lodochka. Oh my gosh, look where S.T.A.L.K.E.R. is. Okay, so this all went down at Circa. Everything's hitting the fan over here, and S.T.A.L.K.E.R. decides to go halfway across the map and hang out over there. Either way. Should I go this way? I have a feeling naked bloodsuckers are waiting for me in here. Oh, I know where I'm at. That's where we were talking, and they were building that thing. Dubney and Strider were over there when we first met them, and we didn't know what that thing was. It was a makeshift, like, emitter antenna.
Found what you were looking for? Drop your gun and give me the device, now.
What device?
What are you talking about?
The Monolithian device, the one I was asked to find. Give it to me, or you die.
I don't think so.
You were saying?
Skiff, come in. Did you get lost out there? Haven't heard from you since you left.
Look at
Some
that.
guys tried to take what I found at Faust's
Pellets.
place.
Show me what you got. Maybe we can figure out what caused Noontide to become Monolith again. I'm here, in my bunker.
So you guys were the keepers of the thingy, huh? Jerks. They've all checked out, man. There's nobody in here anymore. I wonder if that... I never got that room back here, though. Oh, now I do. The conundrum suit. RPG. Oh, there it is. RPG. Okay. Yeah. So with this thing, they had to all abandon for you to get back in here and get that suit and that RPG. Trying to think how to get back to Lodochka. We're in the middle. If we go the one way, we come out here. Let's see if anything's open. So this was my bed. Right there. And this was my chest, which is still here if you need to use it. This is Strider's office. Dubney's. Yeah. Oh, he's talking to Quiet. Bluish and Juniper holding up. What do you expect? They're fine. This place is... I don't know where Quiet is. Is this still locked? Yeah, it is. Is this locked? Yep, it is. All right, we can't get out this way. We got to go out the front. Groovy. If that's not locked. We need to get over... What? Hold on. It's optional. It's optional. He's over there. Look, another antenna right here. It's a second antenna. They got all these old computer things in here. Anyway, he's down here. He's over there. It's like skip this step. You see, it wants me to go find S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Oh, dude, would you come back over here? I wouldn't. I'd leave. Straight up. Is this guy gonna turn on me or what?
Mute. Come in. 8. Alphabet. Saba. Machine. Are you there?
What?
They weren't on the island when the signal hit. Maybe they weren't affected. All right, let's see what you've got.
Do you think Noontide ever stood a chance?
Only the dead have no hope. Horus was right about that. Thanks to you, Skiff, I'm not dead yet.
Yet.
Hope is all I've got left.
You were right. It's some kind of device. Do you know what it is?
An emitter. It was used to control the Monolithians. When linked to the X network, it transmits commands on a psi frequency that no Monolithian can resist. I've never seen one of these intact before, but I've come across some of the components. I even repurposed a few for extracting energy from the waste here.
How many emitters are out there?
Do you know how many of those emitters are out there? Did Faust mention anything?
Good thinking. After Azimuth, Strider asked me to listen to the old Monolithian network chatter again. I did come across a peculiar message. Faust told his men to reach out to their brother Sukin about the S.T.A.L.K.E.R mission. I assume he was referring to another emitter. But how did he get so many? Then again, if I found the components, nothing stopped him from doing the same. Does that mean I had a hand in this?
No.
That Monolith's return is my doing?
Oh my god, get over yourself.
And
Main
Faust's?
character syndrome.
What are you gonna do now, Professor? Wild Island isn't safe anymore.
Where would I go? This place is my home. Noontide's home. Only the dead have no hope. That's what whores used to say.
That's when the whores come to town.
He was right all along.
Alright, well at least he didn't take it from me. So, this is the interesting thing. I'm in a...
Noontide, do you copy? This is Wild Island. Lodochka here.
Go to the sphere!
I'll be on this frequency every hour.
Hold the phone.
If anyone can hear me, please respond.
Look, we're rocking 2 main missions now. So, I shot that thing, the Hornet's Nest, get to the sphere, or Invisible Threat, take the emitter to S.T.A.L.K.E.R. We're closer to the sphere, I think. Get to the sphere. He's dead. Sudden spike in C. I need to get there. Figure out what's going on. See, that's the one I may. That one I may have bypassed as well. And then, so S.T.A.L.K.E.R's way up at the backside of Rostock. I don't know why he's back here. It's like he's got it. Here's Rostock here. This is that super dangerous area I was talking about. I'm thinking this might be a setup, but we're going to go up there anyway. But right now, we are currently right here. If we go back across toward Quiet's camp, and then we make our way back this way and hit the sphere. My only place to sleep is back at... Unknown stalker stash is back at Zalissya. Having these boxes here don't mean anything to me unless I break all my guns, because I don't know if he's a traitor. Yeah, he's a traitor and a guide. So it's either not Icarus, it's either the ship or... Oh, by the way, when I started this video, I didn't mention it, but I knew this place was probably under attack here, Zalissya, because I remember from before getting blown up. Well, when I went to Rostock and then just said, all right, I'll just go from the S.T.A.L.K.E.R, this place was getting attacked. At least they were saying it was. So I don't think S.T.A.L.K.E.R gets taken over, but they were being attacked by Monolithians. The point I'm making is I'm chock-a-block full of guns, and there's no place to fast travel guide from where I'm at. Like, it's either way down here in Zaton, and I could go from here, and I can't fast travel to here, so I'd have to run back up, so I'm not going to double back there. I think I'll just go, and we'll hit this, and then from here, we'll head up to Rostock. And I'll do everything up there. So my weight, let's see what my weight is. I'm at 750 pounds. That would be completely maxed out without the mod. So you can see my max is, 10,000, but I'm still got a lot of weight on me. Look at all the guns I have. All this needs to be repaired and then sold. Huh. I'm still scrolling. That's a lot. That's a lot. So nothing in here that I could sleep or anything. It's not that it matters. It's kind of interesting doing everything at night, but I think that's pretty good. That's an hour and a half here. I don't want to make every video 2 hours, but unless you guys like that, because I want to keep playing. But I think I'll take a break here. And the next episode, we'll head down. We'll do this. There should be a metric butt ton of dudes here to kill. And then from there, we're going to have to make our way back up like we did in this video, cross the bridge, and instead of going up to S.T.A.L.K.E.R, we'll cut this way, and we'll go to Rostock, and then we'll go talk to S.T.A.L.K.E.R. That's super cool. Anyway, that's it, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you're kind of trying to follow along with the story, I think it's very interesting, and what makes it interesting is just how confusing it is, right? It's very confusing because everybody's doing something different. They all want something different, yet you don't know who to trust. All you can trust is your gun. All right, that's it for me, guys. Hope you enjoyed. See you all next episode.